A house of faith, fallen to desecration.
I really should have gone back, but you know, whatever. Oh.
Haha! You are captured, stupid beast. Hello.
Okay. I think we should just take a trip back. Yes, I have silver coins.
An adversary.
Okay, headhunters, that's fine. No, I don't want to seal a prophecy. Seek.
The unbreathing queen
Kill
masterminds.
friends. Okay, good.
Wisdom of one's fate.
Do I not? I definitely have those orbs. Come on.
The white beast's spirit is at rest. No more pain. Take this in thanks from me, and from the suffering animal that you have helped.
Okay, second Quicksilver Flash, technically. That one's a magic one, though.
Be kind, if you can.
Oh no, that's not what I want. Put that in there. Put that there. These are still too low level. You want something in like the 40s or 50s, I think, to get the best benefits from them. So we're just going to be leaving those alone. However, so we're going to be making another one of these. F. Yes, okay. Definitely want things. You're going to want to stockpile the flasks. Quicksilvers are great, and you're going to want them for other characters you might make. So that's very good. Alright.
Greetings.
Purchase nets. Okay, very
Aye.
Excellent.
Alright, back to the crypt. Oh, I have a portal. Let's take that.
Hello.
That. No, mine is better. Oh, I just realized something. Alright, well, I'll just take this. It can't do anything about it.
I
Oh
must
no!
have time to gather
Okay, we
my
go.
will.
We did.
The first ones look upon this capture with pride, Exile.
I wonder
Well.
if that will ever have pathing issues. I'm gonna say probably. No, I mean I didn't actually. Okay. Getting those latency spikes again. Come on, don't do this to me. Nope. Cool. Alright, at least I have the waypoint right and I know which way not to go. The crypt. Oh, it's Haku. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go do Haku's favor now. I think he might hit level 3 with this. Oh, is that a portal scroll?
Tala Moana, warrior. No spirit deserves to be.
Okay, oh, we need to go in there. Okay, there's a thing called an okay, this is the one where you start at the end and just go to the beginning. Sometimes there's a timer, sometimes there isn't. So there is a thing called an ascendancy, and you need to do all the trials of the ascendancy in order to do each version. There's a lot of them. I think there's 6 for the first one, and then there's 3 for each of the next 2, and then for the final one, There's 6 again? Something like that.
As you honor the ancestors, Kaum came to this land seeking to plant the seed of the Karui way in fresh and fertile soils. His kingdom withered and died many years ago. Perhaps it is time that a new kingdom was sown in its stead. Meet me in town, warrior. We have new horizons to discuss.
Alright, okay, so level 3 you get a hideout. We'll handle that later. Alright. Let's make a portal here.
Fear gnaws at the entrails of the faithful and the faithless alike. Fear of the unknown, fear of the future. An empire requires leadership that can assuage those fears through example, through wisdom, through strength. An emperor lights the way through the darkened caverns of uncertainty.
Okay, so these trials are all, I'm going to call them platforming, but it's, basically you need to get around all of these obstacles. Okay, you won't be jumping unless you're using Leap's Lane, which is actually fairly popular for this kind of thing. But you can eventually do something called the Labyrinth, and the Labyrinth is how you ascend, and how some people make money late game. I personally don't really like it, but some people do nothing but that. It's very viable, cost-effective, and totally worth it. Only certain things drop a weapon.
Night falls.
Okay, how many did I miss? Yeah, I missed it's in the prison. We'll go back and do that one later. After I finish with the bandits, I think. See, there's undead here, but there's no annoying necromancers. At least there's not a lot of them. So this level is much more tolerable. Oh, I should mention, once you do an ascendancy trial, you don't ever have to do it again. At least the ones out in the world. But in order to ascend, you actually have to go through the labyrinth with each character 3 times. Which you'll want to do when appropriate for your level. Fine. Okay, so something about superior flasks. You should always pick up superior flasks because, other than the fact that they're just straight up better flasks, once you, if you collect enough of them that their percentage, the total percentage equals 40%, and you sell them to a vendor, you get a glassblower's bauble, which will give you, depending on the rarity of the item, superior quality to any flask you want. Which means that, because there are a bunch of unique flasks in the game that are really good, and you're going to need at least 20 baubles for those.
Great job, Exile. I now will take the capture these.
Oh, is he gonna say anything? No? Okay, good. Please go. Thank you. Flame dash is a lot of damage. Holy crap.
An adversary slain.
That
Briefly
little heart
lives
right
on
there,
the
that's a Vol
lessons
side
taught
area,
to the
which we're gonna
slayer.
go do right now. So like the Vol stuff was pretty early on when it was introduced, but it still has a pretty large impact on the game today. Though I would say Vol skills have largely fallen out of favor after a nerf to the way Vol skills work now. They're like different gems that have different stipulations. You need to like charge them first. But part of the Vol side areas is certain, like there are additional map mods. So like when you enter this map, it will probably have totems, elemental equilibrium. So that means that depending on what element you hit them with, they gain resistance to that element, and then lose, they lose another both other elements. And then 20% increased quantity of items is based on the mods that it has. So quantity is really, really good. You want quantity. You want more quantity than you do rarity. You have the option to pick.
must have time to gather my will.
Survivor,
Good.
you are well
Why am I so
prepared for the
fucking
end.
slow?
This is a fine capture.
Okay, he doesn't want to say anything. Good. Yeah. So I think because my skill has lightning on it, I'm actually still doing more damage, even though I would be doing less frost damage or something. I don't know. It's weird. I think corpses are exploding, but what is causing the corpses to explode? I don't like that. Oh yeah, the Vol areas have some weird music, don't ask me. They got that one Beatles wife or girlfriend or whatever to do it. You know, who sounds like, honestly. Ooh, glassblowers bobble. See, this is what I'm talking about. You get one of those every time. Come on. You get one of those every time you turn in enough flasks with 40% quality. Adding up to 40% quality. I'm saying it wrong, but you'll probably see me do it. The end of every Vol side area is a boss. Sometimes challenge modes require you to kill specific ones, and it can be kind of a pain in the ass to get them to work. But you can either get a fragment or you can get a Vol skill gem. If you get Vol haste, that's worth some money if you're not going to use it in your build. So it's always worth it. Always worth it. Vol Righteous Fire. I don't think that one's that good. I could be wrong. Vol Letter. Did they not read it to you? Itziri is my love and my life. I give one so that I might have the other for all eternity. Itziri is kind of an awful person. Just like, oh man, I'm the best. And you get to kill her later if you want. But only if you want. I think we're approaching the boss. Yes, yes we are. Okay, good. Ooh, something good dropped. I just don't know what it was. Oh, orb of fusing. Okay, these are also very valuable. These are, okay, so the currency that most people will charge you things in will be chaos orbs, and that's usually worth 3 chaos. Though in the beginning of the League, it can be kind of more expensive than that, so either way, absolutely a good idea to have. Alright, now that we're done with that, I'm gonna give the golden hand to her.
You are Dream Tender, my new name for you. Badness is everywhere around us. You bring us something good. Now, I promise to share. Let us awaken the spirit, bring even more good into this life.
Okay, I think she's gonna give you a gem. Okay, so, since we're not doing elemental damage, dex and resistances is not bad. Getting resistances from gems is pretty good.
Goodbye.
Okay, passive rewards. Okay, so we can just
Make
sell
it
everything else.
fast.
I'm gonna slow down just for you. Okay, save that for later.
Return if
If you have the space, get a separate tab for quality flasks, and just shove quality flasks and quality gems in there. The same way that quality flask works, quality gems work as well. I usually just fill up one side with flasks, the other side with gems, and then once it fills up completely, I just turn them all in. All right. Oh, we gotta make another one for jewels. So let's do that. Jewel. Okay. I like to keep the tabs small until later. You'll see why. Jewels. Yeah, that can go there. Oh, and then we should have one for Vol skills. Vol. All right. Vol skill here. Jewel goes in there for now. Probably gonna use it. Orbs. Okay. I'm going to get purchase nets. I'm going to get more of these nets.
Best prepare, survivor.
Oh, okay.
At the risk of sounding maudlin, life has held only disappointment for me. But death, well, we seem to understand each other. And so death is the patron of my art. I have learned much from her in the grave and quiet lands. The crafting of wand and dagger, stave and focus. Tools of nightmare that I will strive to perfect with time and experience, and that I'm willing to share with you for a price. Seek me in the wild lands, exile. The darkness is coming, and we of like mind need to prepare.
Okay.
Good to see you alive and well, Culler. I've been thinking about you and what else we might be able to do for each other. I've learned to make do with what's at hand in Rayclast. Nowadays, if it shoots, then I know how to make it shoot faster, straighter, and harder. If you're open to a little trading, I can find you a thing or two that'll help you get the drop on even the nastiest of corrupted vermin out there.
I'm not the biggest fan of bows, but her stuff works on belts too, so adding movement speed to belts, even though it's fucking expensive, is totally worth it if you have the right belt. Now, the reason I got the other waypoint is we can just warp there now. Typically, I would play a build that goes much faster, but I'm not doing that this time around, so you will, if you pick the right build, you'll do it much faster. Oh, look at that. Exactly what I wanted. Nice. Down there, please. Okay, now we just have to find the key, I think? Oh, there's an ascendancy here, so we have to find that too. So we're gonna do a lot of exploring here. So we get that shrine, because there's gonna be a higher mob density over there. Shrines that make it bigger. I'm pretty sure it'll increase your physical damage, though I could be wrong. Let's read what the shrine effect does, which is life, area effect, and size. Oh, okay, so it kind of makes my stuff bigger.
The path to justice is slender and perfidious, fraught with missteps of ambition and despair,
blades suck, by the way.
egotism and doubt. Should you choose this road, beware those who would waylay your hopes and disembowel your dreams. Remain sure and remain true.
So all traps do a percentage based of your health, and they do bleeding damage, so they suck. Basically what I'm saying. You can't stack health against it, though you can stack regen against it. It's going to be pretty fucking hard.
There is a fine line between consideration and hesitation. The former is wisdom, the latter is fear.
I just find them to be really tedious, that's all. So that's why I don't like to do the labyrinth more than I have to. And for this character, I'm just considering paying to get the fourth one done, because you can do that. I probably won't show it, but you can figure out pretty easily how to do it just by reading trade chat. You could also make a lot of money doing it too, so like if that's your thing and you can do it, fucking do it. Make that money. I, for one, don't like services because you have to. There's a lot of trust involved and anonymous and the internet and all that stuff. It's hard to trust other people that like, oh yeah, dude, just drop your orbs on the ground. And I promise I won't kick you from the party, and you can reap the benefit of my service. And like, I haven't actually run into anybody trying to scam me yet, but like, I hear horror stories. Wait, what? Why did? Oh, okay. That's why. Orb of fusing, worth picking up. You only take up one slot. Oh, what was that? I don't like the ropes need a more unique sound, I think. I'm sure when I update my loot filter, it will have a unique sound when it drops. The loot filter I use is never sinks. I think it's really good. You may have to mess with it to get it to the way you want it to work, but Oh, hello.
Save your judging gaze, heretic. Though he tests me, my god hasn't abandoned me.
What a bitch.
I must have time
That
to
thing!
gather my will.
It slaughtered everyone! Help me!
Alright. This boss, pretty simple. Just, it deals chaos damage, I'm pretty sure. Since I just got chaos resistance, everything should be fine. And it's dead.
I bequeath this transmuter device to you, Inquisitor Maligaro, in recognition of your devotion to our sublime art. May it be the chariot that conveys your dreams into reality. Malachi, Thaumaturge Laureate to the Empire.
Piety was after a creation of Meligaro's called the Baleful Gem. It's nearby and it's something that heartless bitch must never get her hands on. You have it already. Thank innocence. All right, take it to the Esmeri village by the river. I'll meet you there. For my days with the Ebony Legion are done.
Innocence is their god, by the way. If you ever hear them thanking Innocence, it's not their innocence. It's literally a god called Innocence. We'll get to him. Oh no. This is bad. Instance joined failed. Willing to bet. Oh no. No, don't do this. Oh. Yep, failed to find instance. Alright, cool.